fighters! You're watching WrestleWire 24/7, your go-to for everything WWE. Subscribe, tap the bell, and let's dive deep. WWE has done it again, and fans are feeling the frustration. While everyone is speculating about who John Cena's final opponent will be, WWE has thrown a curveball with the Last Time Is Now tournament. They've announced The Miz versus Gusso, but here's the kicker. LA Knight, one of the most over superstars on the roster, doesn't even know who he's facing, and neither do the fans. It's maddening because this isn't just another storyline, it's the potential moment of a lifetime. The opportunity to be remembered forever as John Cena's final opponent. But WWE seems to be playing games instead of delivering clarity. LA Knight has carried segments, elicited massive reactions, and proven time and time again that he's a main event caliber talent, yet he's left in the dark while The Miz gets a clear, prepared path against Gusso. That kind of booking is frustrating, not only for him, but for fans who are invested in seeing deserving superstars get their moment. The stakes of The Miz versus Gusso. Let's break down The Miz versus Gusso, because this matchup alone is loaded with potential. On one hand, you have The Miz, WWE's seasoned veteran, a proven main eventer, and a man who knows how to navigate tournaments and big moments. He's a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, a former World Champion, and someone who has been trusted by WWE to carry major storylines. He represents stability, reliability, and old-school professional wrestling. On the other hand, Gusso is fresh energy, raw talent, and authenticity. He's recently stepped out from the shadow of the Bloodline saga, connecting with fans in a way that feels organic and electrifying. When he yells, "Yay!" crowds erupt. His rise as a singles competitor has been meteoric, and this match gives him a chance to cement his status. On paper, The Miz should have the edge because of his experience, but WWE has an opportunity here to reward momentum, creativity, and crowd connection by allowing Gusso to shine. If Gusso advances, it's not just a win for him, it's a signal that WWE is embracing new energy and the next generation of stars. A match between Gusso and John Cena would be fresh, unpredictable, and emotionally resonant, connecting the spirit of an underdog with the legendary career of Cena. The mystery of LA Knight's opponent. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, LA Knight's mystery opponent. This is where WWE's booking becomes frustrating. LA Knight is one of the hottest talents on the roster, consistently delivering strong promos, connecting with fans, and getting huge reactions. Week after week, he proves he deserves a major spotlight. Yet WWE leaves him in the dark. The speculation is wild. It could be a young NXT star like Carmelo Hayes, a returning superstar, a main roster talent coming off a hiatus, or simply a squash opponent designed to build momentum. Each scenario has storytelling potential, but the mystery angle feels like a placeholder rather than a deliberate decision. Mystery opponents work best when they have a payoff. When Chris Jericho debuted after weeks of cryptic teasers, the payoff was huge, but too often WWE uses this gimmick as a crutch when creative direction isn't fully formed. Leaving LA Knight's first-round opponent unknown undercuts the significance of the tournament and creates frustration among fans who are eager to speculate and plan predictions. LA Knight deserves a meaningful matchup that lets him shine from the start, setting the stage for his potential path to Cena's final match. Why this tournament matters. The Last Time Is Now tournament is brilliant in concept. Using John Cena's final match as the central focus allows WWE to elevate multiple stars, build stakes, and create memorable moments. Every competitor in this tournament is fighting not just for advancement, but for immortality, being remembered as the final opponent in John Cena's legendary career. For this tournament to work, it must be booked with clarity and purpose. Each match needs to feel important, and every advancement should seem earned. Playing games with mystery opponents or unclear brackets undermines fan investment. Fans want to understand the stakes, know the matchups, and have a reason to cheer, worry, or speculate. WWE has a golden opportunity here to blend history, storytelling, and the excitement of crowning a worthy opponent for Cena's farewell. Legacy and storytelling. Think about John Cena's legacy. 16-time world champion, multiple WrestleMania, main events, 2 decades as the face of WWE, and a cultural icon. His final match will be dissected and remembered for years. Choosing the right opponent is critical because it adds to Cena's legacy while potentially elevating a new star. We've seen perfect examples of this in wrestling history. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 26, Ric Flair's retirement match against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 24. These matches were emotional, meaningful, and perfectly booked to honor both competitors. Cena deserves the same. The opponent must feel like a legitimate challenge, someone whose story fits with Cena's, and someone who can deliver a show-stealing performance. What the Miz versus Gusso outcome could mean. The outcome of the Miz versus Gusso will reveal a lot about WWE's priorities. If the Miz wins, it signals that the company prefers a safe, proven choice. The match would likely be technically sound and competent, but it may lack the fresh energy that makes a final Cena match feel unique. If Gusso wins, it represents a bold, creative choice, emphasizing momentum, fan connection, and storytelling. It's a chance to highlight the spirit of the underdog, the energy of new stars, and a passing of the torch moment. Why LA Knight should be in Cena's final match. Here's where things get exciting. LA Knight should win the tournament and face John Cena in his final match. LA Knight embodies everything WWE claims to value in modern superstars: charisma, mic skills, in-ring ability, and the crowd connection. He struggled, paid his dues, and forced WWE to notice him through undeniable talent and persistence. A match between LA Knight and John Cena is practically storytelling on autopilot. Both are talkers who can work a crowd. Both thrive in high-energy, dramatic moments. The promos leading up to the match would be incredible, with LA Knight presenting himself as the next evolution of Cena's legacy, while Cena passes the torch in a meaningful, memorable way. The match itself would be dynamic, hard-hitting, and crowd-pleasing, full of near falls and dramatic moments. Regardless of the outcome, both men benefit. If LA Knight wins, he becomes a defining figure in wrestling history. If Cena wins, LA Knight still gains credibility as the one who challenged the legend in his final moments. The importance of payoff. The mystery opponent storyline must pay off. If WWE reveals someone underwhelming, it will feel like a wasted opportunity and undermine the momentum of LA Knight. Fans have been patient, but this tournament is the moment to reward both superstars and viewers with coherent, meaningful storytelling. WWE has a chance to create unforgettable moments with this tournament, elevate stars, and honor Cena's legacy. The Miz versus Gusso is already compelling, offering a clash of experience and fresh momentum. LA Knight's path is a symbol of the stakes, charisma, and energy that modern WWE thrives on. The company needs to deliver clarity, purpose, and payoff if this tournament is going to be remembered for the right reasons. Closing thoughts. Ultimately, this tournament is about legacy, opportunity, and storytelling. The stakes are enormous. John Cena's final match is on the line. The future of Rising Stars could be defined, and fans are eager for clarity and excitement. The Miz versus Gusso represents a choice between experience and new energy, while LA Knight's mystery opponent embodies anticipation and potential. WWE has an incredible opportunity to deliver something historic, but the booking needs to respect the competitors, the fans, and the legacy of John Cena. The clock is ticking, the matches are coming, and soon we'll have answers. Until then, speculation, excitement, and hope fill the air. Who deserves Cena's final match? Who will deliver the most compelling story? Fans are watching closely, and the wrestling world waits to see if WWE can truly make the Last Time Is Now tournament live up to its promise.